It was 8:37 p.m. when her text arrived. "I'll be working late tonight. Don't wait up." 8 words. Neat, distant, sterile. I stared at them for a full minute. My thumb hovered over the screen as if my hesitation could change something, shift the meaning hiding beneath those words. Working late. I almost believed it. Almost. The air in the house felt stale, like a lie had been living here longer than I noticed. I poured myself a glass of water. It tasted metallic. My reflection in the window stared back, unreadable. I decided to surprise her. Dinner from her favorite place. 2 plates. One small gesture to remind her I still existed outside the glow of her phone screen. The drive to her office was quiet. The kind of quiet that presses against your ribs, makes every thought echo. Her car was there. Lights still on in her office. I smiled, because I wanted to, because I had to. I took the elevator up, balancing the food bag carefully. My heartbeat synced with the soft hum of the cables. The door to her office was half closed. I pushed it open. And then, silence broke. Her laugh. His voice. A kiss that didn't belong to me. My wife, leaning against her desk, her boss's hand tangled in her hair. The bag slipped from my hand. Plastic rustled, food spilled. Neither of them noticed. I stepped back, slowly, quietly, and walked away before the moment could find a voice. The drive home was an experiment in control. I didn't shout, didn't cry. The world outside was black glass and rain, and I was just a reflection moving through it. When I reached home, I did what any calm man would do. I sat and thought. The betrayal didn't pierce, it settled, like dust after a detonation. I kept seeing her lips on someone else's. It wasn't jealousy, it was dislocation. Who was she? Who was I to believe she could love me with that same mouth that whispered another man's name? I walked to the kitchen and started doing dishes we hadn't used. I needed motion, something repetitive. The water ran hot, steam blurred my vision, and for a second I let myself imagine it hadn't happened. Then I remembered the way her hand rested on his shoulder. Familiar, practiced. It wasn't a mistake, it was routine. That realization changed everything. I blocked the credit cards, all of them, changed the locks before midnight. Then I sat by the window and waited for the inevitable sound of her car in the driveway. It came at 12:46 a.m. She tried her key, once, twice, then a knock. "Daniel, why is the door locked?" I didn't move. Her voice cracked through the silence, small and panicked. "Daniel, open the door. Please, what's going on?" The knocking stopped after 10 minutes. The next morning, her boss called my phone. I didn't answer. People think betrayal burns. It doesn't. It freezes. You move slower, think sharper. Every detail becomes a clue. I started watching patterns, bank statements, hidden calls, hotel receipts under business names. She had built a private world, one that existed parallel to ours, seamless, polished, false. I met her for coffee a few days later. Her eyes were red. She looked smaller somehow, fragile. "Daniel, please, it was a mistake, just one time." I let her speak. Lies need oxygen. When she was done, I nodded. Of course. Calm, agreeable. She smiled through tears, believing in second chances. That was her first mistake. Over the next week, I prepared quietly. I had a friend in IT pull security footage from her office building. I made a few discreet calls to verify where her business trips really were. Each piece fit neatly into place, building a portrait of a woman I had never known. The calm in me was surgical. I became a collector of evidence, not emotions. Every lie I uncovered didn't hurt, it clarified. And then, one evening, I received the email. A set of photos from a company event. Her, him, Hotel room background. Time-stamped. That was all I needed. I printed the photos, slid them into an envelope. When she came home that night, I was sitting at the table. A single lamp lit the room, everything else in shadow. "Dinner?" I asked. Her relief was almost touching. She sat, smiled, spoke softly. Then I pushed the envelope toward her. No words, just paper and truth. She hesitated, then opened it. The color drained from her face before she reached the second page. "Daniel, don't," I said. She covered her mouth, trembling. "It's not what it looks like." I almost laughed. The line was rehearsed, worn out from overuse. "You've said that before?" I asked. Her silence was an answer. She started to cry, loudly. I didn't move. There was nothing left to save. When her tears slowed, I spoke. "You'll find your things in the guest room. I've packed them already. The locks are changed. The accounts are closed. The car's in your name, you can keep it." She stared at me, disbelief cracking through her grief. "You planned this?" "I prepared," I corrected. "You can't just—" "Daniel, please, I made a mistake. I love you." "You loved the life I gave you," I said quietly. "Not me." Her face twisted. Anger, regret, something desperate. "You're cruel." "No," I said, "just finished." I stood, left her sitting there with the envelope still open in front of her. On my way out, I turned off the lamp. Let her sit in the dark she created. I didn't hear from her again for weeks. Mutual friends called, texted, pleaded. I ignored them. Eventually, word came that she'd been fired. He'd resigned quietly. Scandal has a way of stripping the powerful faster than guilt ever could. Sometimes I drive past her old office. The lights are always off now. I don't feel anger anymore, just distance. People think revenge is about destruction. It's not. It's about precision, making sure the truth lands exactly where it should. And it did. The night I saw her in that office, I lost a wife. But in the silence after, I found something better: myself. Closure doesn't come with forgiveness. It comes with understanding you no longer care.